Good afternoon, Scrappers. How are we all doing? Feeling all dandy and fantastic? No doubt. And if you're not, I don't want to know why, because you should be feeling sensational. Excellent, you know what I mean? None of this down in the glumps crap. No. Every day, happy day. You're alive and well, that's all that matters. Enough of that. So, what brings me here today? I'll tell you what brings me here today. Hear that? Ting, ting, ting. It's another solar inverter. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Another one. The one I'm going to be doing is an Aurora. Also, what I call Solar Inverters Gigantus. Okay? Cool. Okay. Let's not get too carried away. Gigantus. It is pretty big. I weighed it yesterday. It weighs 27 kilos. And generally, I'd buy solar inverters at around about 30 cents a kilo, 25 cents a kilo, depending. Although this one was free, and also has a very, very nice aluminium heatsink. So, let's have a look at what we're going to do. There it is, Aurora. Okay, as I mentioned, pretty big. Lovely aluminium heatsink. Moving right along, down the other end. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, again, pretty straightforward. Screws, as you can see. What are these things? Torques, what do they call these bits? I think they start with T, torque bits, whatever they are, with the the star-shaped heads on them. And let's just do a walk around. Now, I'm going to get bombarded by children very, very soon, okay? Because the wife's going to pick up the oldest one, Dominic, from school. And once both of them get home, it's going to be hell breaking loose. So, that's your view. And I kind of jumped the gun just a little bit. Cut these ends off here. I've unscrewed these little plug bits, okay, to save a marginal amount of time, but we will fast forward the video through the boring bits so we can get to the good bits quicker. So here we are, all set up, ready to go. Now, this was the bit I'm on about, funny star-shaped head, okay? So the approach is, again, it's going to be like this Simple Man approach, if you've ever watched him. And basically what he does is, he'll get stuff underway, and then you'll hit the fast forward button and kind of slow things down when it starts to get a little bit interesting, or he might want to show you something, etc. He doesn't talk a lot. Well, he doesn't talk much. Well, not at all, how about that? Bit of a shy fella, apparently. But anyway, I'm going to kind of do a similar approach to him because, you know, I don't mind his approach to things. Speed the video up, out with the boring, get to the interesting bit, if it's interesting. Okay, so let's get underway, and I'll speed things up very soon. So less yabbity yabbita, yabbity yabba after. you have it. That's a nice view of the aluminium heatsink. Reasonable size. Maybe half a metre long, something like that as a guess. Thereabouts. And reasonably thick, bit of weight to it. Which will well and truly add to the 27 kilo overall weight of this thing. So you can see a little bit there inside. Got a nice cable there attached to it, which is great. So I'm going to readjust this thing and undo more screws. What do you think of that? Bloody unreal, I reckon. Awesome. Big motor, motor, and more motors. Knock these beauties off here. 3 of those. Yep, sensational. Let's get it out, eh? Little bit at a time, let's get it out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Right. So as you may have noticed, if it wasn't in fast forward, these clips here holding this thing down, okay, and on the other side, these here, copper, pointed out by Brad in the past to me. So I will be removing those as well, putting them aside in a separate little bucket. So yes, we'll remove these clips here and here, along with these things on all of them, put them aside in a bucket. A lot of plastic covering it as well, so probably just like a domestic copper price or something for it, but that's fine. So I'll proceed, remove the clips, these should fall out, and then we'll be able to move the big heat sink at the front. Look at that. Bada boom. There we have it. There we have it. Yes. There she is. My magic, it's like a magic lantern, isn't it? Give it a bit of a rub. Might be able to make a wish. Yeah, I'm dreaming. That's it. Wonderful. So I've just been removing these, okay? Just to remove them, I just put these things on the side nippers, and they're pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to work it out for yourself without watching, but you know, bit of a twist. Out they come. Out it comes. Amazing. Truly amazing. I guess next, while I'm here, these things. Let's have a look, eh? Let's have a look. More twisting, like we did last summer. Look at that, eh? More twisting. Can you remember when? There you go, look at that, amazing. Didn't even check what colour it was. I'll tell you what, it's got to be brass, surely. Because that's where it's going to wind up, brass bucket. Absolutely incredible. No. Oh, okay. And it slid. That. Oh, that's even better. No plastic. No plastic. Look at that. Yeah, then the plastic. Okay. But it's soft. And actually not too hard to remove, but there we go, that's better. Awesome. Awesome. Unreal. Tops. Magnificent. Cleaned up for me. I'm happy to sell those as they are. Now you may recall seeing these things before. I gave these a scratch and that is copper. So I'll be removing those as well and chucking them in the copper. But these are free. So, bloody screws. I hate when they fall on the ground. No good. So it's going to go in my free copper pile. All the money I make from my free stuff, I'll use it to buy more crypto. Love crypto. Love it. There we go. Don't forget, while you're at it, like and subscribe and ring the ba-ding. And that just fell on the floor. I will repeat that after. Just a quick update. I just scratched the surface of this, and to my disappointment, there is nothing to resemble whether it's copper or brass. So I've come to the conclusion it must be aluminium. And well, now I look like a downright goose because it's a metal. The magnet has picked them up. I won't be wasting the time taking out the rest. Thank God that was only a little bit. Right. Beautiful, look at that. 3 of them. Right, let's just remove all this copper, eh? And I won't even weigh it, just for the hell of it. Ooh, it just falls on out. Nice copper. It's nothing amazing, but it's nice copper. Wonderful. Yes. All right. So let's swivel that around. Swivel, sort of. What's the visual like? Around. Is it ordinary? I think it's ordinary, but don't mind the slight rock. You got a 0? I hope you can see that. Not quite even, but you get the idea. Hang on, let me just flip this around for a second, okay? I'm happy to call it. Look, can't decide. Hang on a second. Let's just come on. Okay, so I moved it to flatter ground, and the figure was 460 grams. I think that was well worth removing from the circuit board compared to you know, $10.50 or what, $10.80 a kilo for, or what is it? No, that's domestic. Burnt copper something like $11 something a kilo. So compared to $11 something a kilo to $65, again, you idiot, to 65 cents a kilo on a circuit board. I think I know what weighs up better. Yeah, you got it. So let's have a look at what we've got. There we have it. The Aurora solar inverters, by far the best ones to do. Very productive. If you can get your hands on one, grab it. That is 9 kilos of extruded alley right here. 9. Not bad value there, isn't it? The electric motors, I didn't weigh them, okay, but fair to say that there's a bit of weight there. Maybe 7 kilo, 6 kilo, maybe it's a little bit generous, to be honest, I don't know, but I reckon fair at least 5-6 kilos in electric motors. They're those bits that I removed. Some are from another one I did yesterday. Okay, one little electric motor, couple copper fittings. So you can see the circuit boards. I'm not going to bother removing these electric motors. They can stay there, I don't really care. The cable here, some nice cable too, mind you. All these little plugs, I'll remove them and chuck them in the plugs bucket, and the remaining cable I'll chuck in the high grade drum. And lastly, stainless steel, fair old chunk of it, mind you. That will go with the other stuff over there and on the side of the house, but we don't even have to look at that crap. And that, my friends, brings us to a conclusion of yet another incredible video. Such remarkable viewing, wasn't it? Captivating the entire world. Sure. No, I'm only kidding. Captivating those watching anyway. Maybe. Anyway, it's cheers from me, and enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Don't forget, as I've told you before, I said I was going to say it again, like, subscribe, ring the ding, and we'll see you all again soon. I'm very sure of it. Catch you later, folks. Bye bye.